Have you ever wondered what happens to the magic of Christmas when people stop believing? Our story begins in Victor's Hollow, a town where Christmas was always magical, until the year the town's beloved Toymaker, Mr. Winslow, vanished without a trace. His workshop, once filled with laughter and the scent of pine, fell silent and dark. No one knew where he'd gone or why, but one young boy, Jonah, just couldn't accept that Mr. Winslow would simply leave. He knew something was wrong. On a cold, snowy night, Jonah, a brave and imaginative kid with messy hair and an oversized coat, felt a pull toward the abandoned toy shop. Driven by a feeling he couldn't explain, he snuck out of his warm bed and made his way through the quiet streets. As he stood before the dark shop, a strange sound broke the silence. A distant chugging like a tiny engine. Pushing the creaky door open, Jonah stepped into a world beyond his wildest dreams. The shop wasn't small and dusty anymore. It was a vast, magical workshop with shelves that reached for the sky, filled with wonders he'd only ever imagined. And there, in the center of it all, was a magnificent miniature train, glowing with a warm, golden light, circling a track. As Jonah stared in awe, the train whistled softly and came to a stop right in front of him. Its tiny doors opened, and a brigade of 2-inch-tall wooden soldiers marched out in perfect formation. Their leader, a comically serious figure named Captain Soldier, with polished brass buttons and a tiny saber, saluted smartly. "Welcome," the captain declared with a dramatic flair. "Passenger for the midnight train of Christmas wishes?" Jonah, completely stunned, could barely whisper, "This isn't real." The captain simply replied, "Only if you say so. All aboard." Without a second thought, Jonah climbed inside the glowing train car. The interior was even more breathtaking, shining with gold and silver and warm as candlelight. "State your destination," the captain commanded. Jonah found his voice. "I'm looking for Mr. Winslow. The whole town misses him. We need him back for Christmas." The captain's wooden face seemed to nod with approval. "A noble quest. Hold tight." And with a powerful blast, the midnight train launched into a swirling tunnel of stars, leaving the familiar world behind. Their journey was a spectacular adventure through impossible realms. They traveled through the forest of forgotten toys, where discarded wooden animals roamed freely. They sailed across the snow-globe sea, a vast ocean filled with floating, shimmering memories. They soared through the clockmaker's sky, where giant timepieces ticked in the clouds. With every new world Jonah visited, he started to understand. Mr. Winslow hadn't just been a toy maker. He was a guardian of wonder, a keeper of imagination. His heart was far bigger than his little workshop, and his work reached places no one in Victor's Hollow could have ever imagined. The midnight train wasn't just a toy. It was a vessel of belief, traveling through realms built on dreams. Then, high in the Candlelight Mountains, Jonah spotted a familiar lantern half buried in the snow. It was Mr. Winslow's. He knew he was close. Guided by the lantern's faint glow, Jonah and the toy soldiers ventured into a hidden cavern. Inside was another workshop. This one, a cavern of worry gears, floating lights, and the gentle hum of creation. And there he was, Mr. Winslow, with his kind. Wrinkled face and clothes covered in sawdust, was hunched over a colossal wooden machine. "Mr. Winslow," Jonah cried out, running toward him. The old toymaker looked up, his eyes wide with surprise. "Jonah? How did you find me?" Jonah explained how much the town needed him, how Christmas wouldn't be the same. Mr. Winslow sighed, a gentle, tired sound. "I never meant to disappear," he explained, gesturing to the incredible contraption before them. "I came here to build this." The Joy Engine. It was a massive, intricate machine designed to create enough toys for the entire town in a single night. "But it runs on belief," he said sadly. "I was afraid there just wasn't enough left in the world." That's when Jonah stepped forward, his heart full. "There is," he said, his voice clear and strong. "I believe." And as he spoke, a faint warm light began to pulse from the heart of the Joy Engine. That single spark of belief was all it needed. Working together, the boy and the toymaker brought the Joy Engine to life. Sparks flew, bells chimed, and with a great, wonderful whir, the machine roared into action. An endless stream of whimsical, magical toys poured out, each one more incredible than the last. Wooden animals with clockwork wings, spinning tops that sang, dolls that giggled, "Load the train," Mr. Winslow shouted with a joyful laugh. Christmas is waiting. With the midnight train filled to the brim, they soared back toward Victor's Hollow. As dawn broke on Christmas morning, the train streaked across the sky like a comet, releasing its precious cargo. Toys drifted down like glowing snowflakes, landing gently on every doorstep. Children woke up not to silence, but to laughter and wonder. The entire town came alive with a magic it hadn't felt in a year. From a rooftop, Jonah and Mr. Winslow watched the celebration below. "We did it," Jonah whispered, his eyes shining. Mr. Winslow put a hand on his shoulder. "No, Jonah," he said with a warm smile. "You did. Your belief brought the magic back, and from that day on, the magic never left." Every Christmas Eve, if you look closely at the night sky, you just might see a faint, golden glow. It's the midnight train, making its journey a reminder that the greatest magic of all is found in a heart that's willing to believe. Thanks for watching our story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more magical adventures. See you next time.